I literally just spent 30 minutes trying to set up the perfect shot with my camera, and I said it, and I decided to just film this on my phone because this is a new era. This is a I don't care era. This is I'm finally 30 era. Hold for plane. This is a I don't care what anybody thinks anymore era, even though I kind of care, but like I don't care. You know? Wow, okay, so I looked it up and it has been since February 2021 since I have posted on YouTube, not a YouTube short. I have literally given this channel zero effort in the last couple of years because I was overwhelmed, and I'm in a flight path. Because I was overwhelmed and I felt this pressure to be perfect on YouTube, and I don't really care anymore. And I all of a sudden got all of these new subscribers, so hi, thank you so much for being here. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, which blows my mind. I literally don't understand, but hello, welcome, thank you for being here. But anyways, I decided I kind of wanted to reintroduce myself and do a little get ready with me because it has been a long time. Literally every single helicopter in Los Angeles is flying over my apartment right now. Quit it, I'm busy. Anyways, hi, I'm Zenna. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. If you're old, that sounds weird. If you've been here for a while, hi again. It has been a long time. All of my makeup, I'm literally sitting on the floor in my living room because I'm lazy and I just don't want to set up this extravagant shot. I'm not about that anymore. Okay, so I'm starting off with Super Goop Glow Screen. This stuff is incredible. If you like Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter, I feel like this feels like Flawless Filter, only it has SPF. Okay, wow, where have I been in this last year? I moved multiple times. Last year, I finally, for the first time in my whole life, got my own apartment. It was almost great, except for the fact that my apartment was so not soundproof that I could literally hear my upstairs neighbor pee. It was that bad. So it was kind of a traumatizing year. I was really depressed. My anxiety was really bad for a while. But now I'm a little bit better. And I feel like this is a good time to come back to YouTube. I moved. I live in this beautiful condo with my boyfriend, and I'm super happy here. We feel so lucky that we got this place, and we're crossing our fingers that our rent doesn't go up when our lease renews, because I would die in this apartment. I love it so much. So some of my new subscribers came on because I posted a YouTube short about being a mid-sized actress in LA, and I got 1.6 million views on it, 1.7 million views. Literally did not see that coming. I spent 2 seconds on that video. The funny thing is it amazed me how many people were like, nobody said this to you. I get that people post stuff for clout all the time, but I swear all those things were said to me, very sadly. I know my channel has been mainly makeup focused. Wow, I'm shaking. Why am I so anxious to film this? I'm literally so anxious. Okay, I need to breathe and just be myself. Anyways, I know a lot of people lie on social media for clickbait and all of that stuff, but I swear those things were said to me. If this video is all over the place, it's because I have ADHD and anxiety and I literally have everything. And it sometimes is hard for me to stay focused. I really didn't start this video with like a solid plan. I just wanted to get ready, chat, be myself, maybe reintroduce myself, because it has been a long time. Most of you probably on my social media pages know me as a makeup artist. That is my job. I've been doing makeup for 10 years now, and I live in LA, and I work in the film industry, mainly in like TV, music videos, commercials, red carpet. I also work at Sony PlayStation. I do motion capture makeup for video games, which is really cool. If you've ever seen behind the scenes of a video game where they have a camera rig attached to their face with dots, that's what I do. I do the dots. What a lot of you don't know about me is I actually went to college for acting. I was a music major at first, and then I switched to a theater major, and I graduated with my BFA in acting for the stage and screen. It sounded really official, but I didn't learn shit. I learned everything that I needed to know about acting, actually, ironically, as a makeup artist, because being on film sets and watching other actors do their thing, that's where I've honestly learned the most, and in acting classes. Yeah, I came out to LA to be an actress, and I did the whole thing where I was a waitress at a restaurant next to Warner Brothers, and I thought I was gonna get discovered. And I did like casting director workshops, I did auditions for agents, I did a lot of things, and I got burned quite a lot. My video that has over 1 million views, my short about being a mid-size actress, was all true. My very first audition for an agent out here, wait, where's my concealer? Okay, so as I was saying, why also am I holding 5 things in one hand? What am I doing? Okay, so one of my very first acting, it was like an agency showcase in LA. I did a comedic scene, and basically the whole thing was that you would perform for a bunch of agents, and then they come and you sit down and meet with each of them and kind of introduce yourself, show them your headshot, resume, basically just talk to see if you want to partner up and if they're interested in representing you. So I had one of the agents there, and I still don't remember his name. I wish I did. And I sat down and he was like, "You're so funny. I think you're hilarious. I would love having you on my roster." And I was like, "Oh, great. This is awesome. Like, I'm gonna get an agent." I literally had lived in LA for maybe 6 months when I did this. And so I was like, that's great. Do you have anybody in your roster that's like me? Because a lot of times agencies try to keep kind of one type so that their clients don't go against each other. I don't know if they still do that, but this is what they did in 2014. It's like, "No, not really." And he goes, "My thing is that I would love to represent you, but after this conversation, I want you to either go eat a cheeseburger or go to the gym, because your body type is in between and there's not really a place for you in this industry with your size." And my weight has fluctuated over the past couple of years, and I think at the time I was teetering, I think it was like a size 12, something like that. And I'm 5'4", so like I was nice and curvy. He goes, "Personally, I would love for you to gain weight because I really want a fat, funny actress on my roster, but you're pretty, so people are gonna want you to be skinny." He goes, "But you should pick one, and once you do, I want you to call me." And I literally was so taken aback, is that the right phrase? So you think I'm talented, you think that I'm funny, you would love to represent me, but only if I either gain weight or lose weight. And that did not sit right with me at all. And I told him I don't think I should have to be anything other than what I am. And if I want to gain weight, I can gain weight. If I want to lose weight, I can do it if I want to, but I'm not going to do it because you think I have to fit into this mold of Hollywood. So I told him I wasn't gonna call him. I was like, "Thank you so much for being honest," which in a way I was happy that he was honest with how he felt about me, because I would rather that than been represented by him and then have him not really like me for me. But I also was just so offended because I was like, this is such an outdated, I mean, it was 2014, but I still felt like we were still in 2014 talking about body positivity and more inclusivity. And he didn't want that. Ironically, after the conversation, I went and got a cheeseburger, but because I wanted one, not because he told me I needed to, because I wasn't gonna be unhealthy either way. I wasn't gonna try and overeat to fit, what he wanted. But I also wasn't gonna go starve myself. I was fine being a size 12. Enough of that story. So yeah, I started out acting. And then makeup kind of took off. I never really planned for it to be a career. I was doing makeup for my theater program in college with another friend of mine. Her and I would kind of help design the hair and makeup for the different plays at our school. And so when I graduated college, all of my friends that were in film and acting at our college kept making projects once we moved out to LA. And I was the only makeup artist that they knew of, so they started hiring me. So I'm essentially self-taught. I had some mentors along the way that I would go to set with and kind of learn set etiquette and how to be a professional makeup artist. I learned sanitation, all of the important things that you need to know when you're doing makeup on other people and doing makeup for TV. But after about a year of working at a restaurant, makeup started to take off, and so I just put everything I had into it. I kind of let acting slip by the wayside. I ended up getting a nicer agent, who I still have to this day, and my agent definitely has sent me out on auditions, but acting is really hard. You audition 99 times, and maybe out of those 99 times, you maybe book one project, but it's not very easy. It's like the 1% chance that you book something major that people see you in. And then if you book a commercial, that's not gonna show up on IMDb. So it's very different and not as easy as it sounds, if it even sounds easy. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and then moved to Los Angeles. Went to college only about 30 miles outside of LA, and then after college, I immediately moved here. There was 4 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment. It was nice and unglamorous, and we lived in a not so nice part of LA. I have 2 cats that I'm obsessed with. I have a TikTok and an Instagram for them because I'm nutso about them. My cat Indio, she's a tortoiseshell cat. I found her in the middle of the desert in front of a gas station. Just outside of Indio, California. We were driving back home from Arizona. She is literally the best cat in the whole world. She doesn't make sense. She plays fetch, she loves to cuddle. She greets you when you come to the door. Like, she literally is not a regular cat. I am the youngest of 4 siblings. I have 3 older brothers. Sadly, my middle brother passed away 4 years ago. That was really, really horrible and hard on our family, and I don't really want to get into it, but if you've ever lost a sibling, you know how hard it is and the hole that it leaves in your heart. But I have 7 wonderful nieces and nephews. They vary in ages all the way. One's about to be 21 years old, which is just crazy. And the youngest is 5. My favorite color used to be red, but now it is green. I decided to switch it. I'm obsessed with plants. I think that's kind of why I love green so much now. I don't even know how many plants I have now. I have a million of them. My eyebrows are probably uneven, but I don't care. Wow! I just turned 30 years old, which is crazy. I don't know what else to say about that other than the fact that I cannot believe I'm 30. I swear to God, I was 22 a month ago. But now I'm 30. And boy, do I feel it. I have arthritis. I'm tired all the time. My ankles crack, my knees crack. It's really glamorous. I really want to try and come back to YouTube and post more and just not really care about how polished and clean it is, because I don't have time. I'm busy. I work full time, you know? But I definitely am open to whatever you guys want to see on here. So I feel like that's kind of annoying to say, to be like,
comment down below what you want to see.
But really, I mean, if you have questions about makeup, or if you have questions about the film industry, acting, LA, hair, literally anything, I'm an open book. I really just want to be organically myself. I'm not super clean and aesthetic, so I probably won't give you any kind of apartment tour because that's just not my vibe. I'm not dirty, but I can be messy because I have ADHD, so I'll like forget that I set something down and next thing I know there's a pile. So if you can relate, hello, we'll be friends. My phone just stopped recording. So you guys missed my eyeshadow and whatever ramble I did. I have no idea what I was talking about.
Because I have ADHD.
That was horrible singing. I'm obsessed with TikTok, so if you have a TikTok, definitely go follow me there if you want. I am really bad at keeping, you'll learn this about me, I'm really bad at like sticking to one thing. So one day I'll do like crazy makeup tutorials, the next day I'll mess with a filter, the next day I'll try on clothes. So if you like that kind of stuff, follow me. I'm really not sure what direction I want to go with this channel. I just want to be more consistent, and I will try. And I feel like I've recorded a million of these videos over the years being like, I'm gonna try harder on YouTube, and then I don't. But I'm serious this time. I really want to try more. I'm gonna try, I promise.
Sure, Jan.
If you want to talk about makeup, we'll talk about makeup. If you want tutorials, we can do that. If you want to vlog, I can try and do that. Another fun fact about me, when the pandemic hit, I obviously couldn't do makeup anymore because we couldn't really touch people. I went back to school for barbering. So I actually am pretty close to getting my barbering license. It's helped me so much on set and doing men's hair. and also women's hair because we have to learn how to cut women's hair in barbering school as well. It was definitely a different experience being one of the only women in that program, but it was a lot of fun at the same time. I'm blind in my left eye. I was born blind in my left eye. I have something that's called amblyopia. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's basically an optic nerve never fully developed in my left eye. So my brother has it too. He's also blind in his left eye. But I always fail my driver's license vision test. Like if I have to renew my driver's license, I always fail it because I literally cannot even see the top line. Which also, why is the top line always an E? Can somebody explain that to me? It's literally always an E. I think maybe 1 or 2 times I've seen an A.
I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about.
Why am I singing? Also, used to sing. I will not sing on this channel, I promise you that. I only sing exclusively in the car by myself. I am obsessed with true crime documentaries, literally obsessed. I also listen to My Favorite Murder podcast. So if you are a murderino, freaking comment down below. My boyfriend makes fun of me because I get scared super easily, yet I find comfort and relaxation watching murder documentaries. He thinks I'm crazy. But if you get it, you get it, you know? I actually am planning a solo trip to Ireland, which scares the crap out of me because the idea of traveling by myself in another country is so scary. But I have been to Ireland before and I fell in love with it. We were only in Dublin, but I really want to go for a week by myself and travel around and stay in different cool Airbnbs. It's going to be expensive, so I'm like saving all my money so that I can do that, but I think it would just be a really cool experience, even though I'm the person that has literally never even been to the movie theaters by themselves. Like, I am too scared to go to the movies by myself, so I don't know who I think I am that I could travel across the world by myself, but I think it would be good for me. I've heard a lot of people say that they really enjoy traveling by themselves, and I think before I were to ever like be married and have kids, I feel like I need that experience to go to another country by myself. I keep checking the clock to make sure that this thing doesn't stop recording. If you have any recommendations about where to stay or what to do in Ireland, also comment that down below, because I would love to know what to do. I started kind of like making a rough itinerary. I have no idea when I'm gonna go. I'm thinking maybe next spring. I need to look up when is the best time to go to Ireland so I'm not freezing my California butt off. In college, I studied abroad in Italy. It was the best thing I could have ever done for myself. So if you are in college or in school and you're thinking about studying abroad, freaking do it. It was life-changing. I lived in Italy for a summer and we traveled all around Italy. I loved it so much. We lived primarily in Rome, but then we went to Ravenna, Firenze, don't laugh at my accent, Florence, Naples, which is Napoli, I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to speak Italian. We went to Sorrento, Capri. All of you Italians are probably laughing at me right now, but that's fine. And it was honestly the most beautiful country. It is really true what they say. If you go to Europe, any European country, you could eat all the pasta in the world, and I swear to God, you don't gain weight. There is magic in that pasta. I think there's just a bunch of shit in our pasta. Real talk, I think that's why. But yeah, it is, the food is absolutely incredible. I feel like I have to wrap this up because 1, I've been talking for way too long, and 2, my phone wants to die. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she isn't good at technology. Huh? For lip gloss, I'm using this one from Buxom in the color Pippa Pumpkin. Say that 5 times fast. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. Probably rambled too much. I apologize. No, I don't apologize because I'm not apologizing for myself anymore. Okay, love you guys. Bye.